Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. Almost 7 feet tall. He makes it look effortless. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
He can't get it to go. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Giannis on the follow.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now, here is Harden. Griffin finds Harris. Now Harden. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Harden gets the bucket.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Harden. Durant finds Harden. And the jam by Harden.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Milwaukee. The wide open look for Durant. The putback, and Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Middleton. Giannis outside. Now the pass to Lopez. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Here's Middleton. Pushes it down to finish the break.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Connaughton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with it. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Connaughton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Dinwiddie. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Tipped away. Brown outside. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Brown. Green breaking loose, and he can extend the lead to double digits. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the game to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Now Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And because Teague is a fairly high-volume shooter, he gets defenders to jump. He's got to stay down on his pump fake.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Passes it to Harden. To the inside. Durant. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Teague. Giannis has got 8 points.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
DiVincenzo against Harden. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
.146 left to play in the first half. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chris Middleton's checked in for T. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Harden the pass to Irving, taken away by Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Here's Durant. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Irving. So it's the Bucks now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Now, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Harden surveying the D. Griffin inside. Lopez covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Durant trying to break free. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Brown. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low. Here's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
Good on the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. Over Harris. No good on the last second attempt there.
When Harris.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Milwaukee came out looking very confident. They put together the kind of powerful run.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Irving in at the 2. Bucks leading by 10. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
KD against Antetokounmpo. Harris outside Irving. Nets passing it around. Durant dishes to Harden. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to KD. Just 5 to shoot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Holiday up top, guarded by Harden. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. and he converts the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Holiday with it. Lopez finds Giannis. Harden against Holiday. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Harden. He's got 10. And the jam by Harden.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Lopez inside. Griffin's there. And that one's good by Lopez.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Harden's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 12. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. It's rebounded by Durant. Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Inside. Nice shot by Portis.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
Nets trail by 12. Here now is Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. The pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 12. Connaughton passes to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the lob to Portis. He's off on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Teague against Irving. Pass to Connaughton. Up top, Portis.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Irving attacking, and it's good. 2 points.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Milwaukee leading by 12. And Dinwiddie over to help. Back to Tucker. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Left block shot on the way. Green with the block. Round down low.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Here's Irving. No good there. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Nets making a switch here. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Green.
Are you kidding me? And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Teague finds Portis. Back to Teague. Griffin against Portis. No one near him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Holiday against Harden. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Giannis. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden can't hit. Bucks leading by 12. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Giannis against Durant. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Middleton. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Whenever you fight the shot clock, you love that Chris Middleton has the ball in those situations because he'll deliver for you.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game, his defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
And Irving comes to help. Back to Forbes. Here's Nora. No good on the triple. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Outside Teague. Stolen by Harden. Here's Irving. And so the Bucks take the win. Even David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
But he said, we've got more.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Look at the 76ers starting group. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Green. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Embiid in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Embiid, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Holiday looking for an opening. Back to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Outside, Simmons. Bible on the wing. Dishes it to Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills it from outside.
Was so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Here's Simmons. Out left to the wing. Up top, Embiid. Antetokounmpo defending. Simmons dishes to Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Back to Thibault. To the paint. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Javi Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Philadelphia, Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for Danny Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle. To the right side. 4 on the clock. Tucker with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And that's going to be a travel. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Bryn Forbes. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Simmons. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Harris. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Teague, guarded closely. Tucker can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Korkmaz passes to Milton. The dish now to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
That's just outstanding strength. Sometimes you are helpless trying to stop D. Howard inside from scoring. I mean, even when you foul, and foul him hard.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game. Bucks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the shot is good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Teague, defended by Milton. Here's Portis, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Curry outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely... And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And, guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
And no question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. There's the lob to Portis. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge. And it's blocked. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Simmons passes to Maxey. And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Teague surveying the D. Here's Connaughton. Misses the 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Giannis outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Embiid, and they pick up 2. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Teague. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Simmons.
The reach of Simmons and coming into play on these blocks. You got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Philadelphia leading by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Embiid, and again it's Philadelphia.
Possessing such a smooth-looking jumper, the big fella, Embiid. He's lethal from shooting just from about anywhere.
Now Teague. Outside, Antetokounmpo. to Teague. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The drive by Simmons. Bible with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's good. Simmons got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the 76ers.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Mike Scott's checked in for Maxey. A shot by Middleton, wide open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, a junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Simmons with it. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. The 76ers leading by 6. Now here's Simmons. Outside, Scott. Knocked loose. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a 1 possession. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Korkmaz. Scott is out there with Howard. Then it's Simmons. And it's Milton in at the shooting guard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Milton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bucks trail by 6. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And he comes up with the deuce. Middleton's got the first points of the second half here for Milwaukee. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Milton. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 6.
An 0-for-3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Pass to DiVincenzo. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Scott pulls it in.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their tie.
And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Simmons finds Scott. Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Howard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. One-on-one here. It's deflected. Here's Lopez. Back to Holiday. And that's good off the glass that time. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Simmons passes to Milton. Outside, Scott. Five on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by Milton, no good. The Bucks trail. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's the fast break. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. Fast break, Milwaukee. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers leading. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. 16 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Teague. 6 on the shot clock. And yes, it's good. Teague's got 6.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. They've got Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Portis. Just 5 to shoot. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Pass to Harris. All alone. And right on target. Good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Curry kicks to Harris. To the inside. Now Embiid. He gets it in there.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Pass to Middleton. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Chalk up 2 there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Harris. Shoots over Tucker, and again it's Philadelphia.
Oh, he keeps that mid-range jump shot alive. I love seeing Harris utilize this area of the floor.
Holiday with it. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now here's Curry. Over Middleton. No good off the back of the rim. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Forbes hits it down to Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Forbes has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Tucker kicks to Forbes. From 13, up again. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got his first basket.
Tucker, look at him. He's provided for his squad. He worked so hard to deliver when they needed most.
Outside Curry. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Back to Green. And there's the pass to Curry. Looking to end the run. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Bounce pass, Holiday. And stolen by Harris. Now, here's Thibault. Guarded by Tucker. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward spot. Now, here is Young. The 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Good on the bucket.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now, here is Young. And they pick up 2.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton trying to break free. Antetokounmpo, no good. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Pass to Collins. To the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Collins following the bucket by the Bucks. And Young kicks to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Holiday passes to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. Shoots from 12. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And with great positional size, Milton knows how to do damage down low.
The Hawks trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
They recover it. Antetokounmpo against Capella. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Collins.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Williams. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Lock at 6. Inside. It's tipped. Here's Okongwu. And no good that time. Great D that time from Portis. DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Elbow shot. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 slot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And stolen by Williams for the finish, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean, gets it up ahead, and that's a nice play.
Now here's Teague. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the pass to Connaughton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Tucker. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Young against Holiday. Young looking it over. Atlanta again missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Capella to the wing right side. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Middleton on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Middleton. He's tightly guarded. 2 on the clock. Lopez finds Middleton. No dice from the high post.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now, here's Capella. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Back to Snell. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Middleton. And that one is hammered home.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Here's Hurt, defended by DiVincenzo. Taken away by Holiday. Moving it up. Gallinari with the steal. And Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And that one released in time, but no good. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Runner at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Holiday against Young. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And now here comes Collins leading the break, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in. Middleton's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Lobs it up for Holiday. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Young against Holiday. Here's Collins. Dishes it to Capella. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
The Hawks trail by 5. It's Solomon to Kumbo. The kick out to Holiday. Holiday with another miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Down low. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And that one drops. He's got 7.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Collins passes to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The pass to Bogdanovich. The 9-foot shot. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Now the Bucks moving it up. Young with the steal. Capella, the pass to Young. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game, and an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks with possession here. 9-point game. Here's Williams. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside. There's Portis. Oh, that was something else.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
In attack mode pretty much every game we see him. This time, Williams getting it done in transition.
Middleton outside. Steps back and fires. Poke loose.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Williams. Milwaukee leading by 7. Tucker finds Portis. And the 27. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Bogdanovich.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And Teague, here we go. Basket good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Young outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Tucker.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And Portis throws it down.
Already with a lot of muscle packed onto his frame, Bobby Portis able to finish through contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for T. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Holiday against Young. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Young is double. Pass to Collins. He feeds it to Capella. It's good. 6 points for Clint Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And Holiday, here we go. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 7. Over to the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Portis, the pass to Holiday. There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Collins. Down low. Here's Capella. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And stolen by Hunter. Young outside to take the lead. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. 3 on the clock. From deep, Giannis. The rebound by the Nets.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And Harden wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving with the steal. From 13, and there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Harden scanning the floor. Offline with his 3. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Holiday against Harden. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Jordan, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden the pass to Durant. Over onto Kumbo. And again, it's the Nets missing. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. His 3-pointers off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The rebound by Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Harris misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
They're running. And Forbes has it in the corner. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the Bucks moving it up. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Connaughton from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets trail by 13. Here's Dinwiddie. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight, and it. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of lift, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way he gets up in the face of whoever he's guarding, it becomes infectious to the rest of his guys. Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Harden outside. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Harden against Teague. Passes it to Portis. Stolen by Harden. Here's KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Good work there as it goes. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Durant. They get it back. No good that time. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by Tucker. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Teague against Harden. Teague drives in. Right side, Portis. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Bobby Portis.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Harden slamming it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. There's the pass to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points, 4... And...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harris. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in a power forward position. Now the passion in New York is a pro sports city. Greg is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense. And the finesse.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yes, that goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Harris. Outside, Jordan. Left side, Brown. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Here's Giannis. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Pops it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Nets trail by 9. Brown outside. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Harris. Here's Claxton. And the layup's good off the glass. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Harden outside. That three off the mark.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin with the ball. Ejected by Teague.
Wow, how about the superb extension on the block from Jeff Teague? He just reads his man perfectly.
Stolen by Harden. And stolen by Portis. 2 on the clock. And Teague, here we go.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
In that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. Teague surveying the D. He kicks to Tucker. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here's Harden. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Here's Teague. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
From deep, Harden. That one, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The putback, it's good on the putback. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The deep three from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis over Jordan. And the shot is long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Passes it to Claxton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and they're moving it up. There's the lob to Portis. Stolen by Durant. It's Harden with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 20 points.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Harden against T. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. And again, the Bucks miss. And that's an intentional foul. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff T.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving with it, now guarded by Middleton.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Well, let's remember, Kevin Durant is superb at scoring at the rim. He's so long, it doesn't matter if you push him, shove him, he stays focused.
Holiday with it. From deep three-point range. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare. And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Middleton against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And in this situation, they have to go all out for a quick steal on the inbound play. Everyone will be looking for the steal, and if they don't get it, then you resort to the foul.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
And so it's the Bucks. And we've got time.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Maxey out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here is Holiday. And to Kumbo inside. Guarded by Simmons.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And here's Embiid. For 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Well, right now, Drew Holiday has the defense in the sandbox, just toying with them.
Simmons passes to Maxey. We play just over a minute here in the first. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Lopez outside. Middleton against Simmons. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Maxey passes to Harris. Misses off the right iron.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A big who can score from anywhere. Lopez is a tough guy to track defensively.
And the pass to Harris. Nice move. And it's good on the way up.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Holiday. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And there it is for him.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here is Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Milton after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Milton finds Curry. It's deflected. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Portis against Howard. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second basket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Milton. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tucker the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Right side Curry. Here's Connaughton. From deep. That shot, no good. Here's Milton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Curry. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Portis can't get it to go.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Green. Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Teague. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Now Howard. Outside, Scott. There's the triple. That shot off. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Bucks. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Curry. The kick out to Scott. Rocket 2. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Teague.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. This one for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Knocks it loose. Here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping him there. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. The kick out to Lopez. Here's Forbes. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in at the point guard position. Here's Harris. He nails it, and we're tied up. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Pass to Middleton, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. For the lead, Harris's shot is good. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Middleton on the wing. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the middle, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to DiVincenzo. Teague with the ball. Now Green defending, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Holiday in for Teague. 2 points, that one goes. Tucker's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Howard. Harris outside. That one goes. Count it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Middleton outside. Pass to Tucker. Dishes it to Lopez. Back to Tucker. Clock is at 3. And it's off from three-point range.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Well, not a road runner with his speed, but Green really has an understanding of how to execute and get wide on the break.
DiVincenzo against Green. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the wide open shot from Green. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And now a 6-point 76ers lead for Milwaukee. They've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. No good from outside. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Howard kicks to Milton. Harris looking it over. Charity stripe shot. Here's Howard. The kick out to Scott. Green, the pass to Milton. Back to Green. The kick out to Scott. Lets it go from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 6. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Milton the pass to Harris. Back to Milton. Now the pass to Howard. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Harris, and it's good off the back rim and in. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Drops one in from the wing.
See how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Joel Embiid out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Pass to Embiid. He kicks to Harris. Pass to Thybulle. Feeds it to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Korkmaz checked in for Harris.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Connaughton. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Lobbed up there for Lopez. Poked away. The 76ers leading by 6. Simmons passes to Embiid. Korkmaz kicks to Thybulle. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Hits it down to Middleton. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. 76ers shooting 43% from the floor. Embiid against Portis. Passes to Maxey. Here's Thybulle. Rebounded by the Bucks.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Giannis, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Simmons against Giannis. Now here's Teague, guarded closely. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Now here is Holiday, defended by Thibault. Clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Embiid with it, outguarded by Giannis. Simmons looking around. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. Baseline J on the way, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Korkmaz. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Korkmaz has got his first points of the game.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, only 76ers ball. Scotty's checked in for Harris. '76ers shooting for the game at 42%. And there's the pass to Korkmaz, taken away by Holiday. One-on-one here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. They could stretch the lead to double digits.
I mean, which would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Now here's Simmons. The dish to Embiid. Goes up from the top of the key. Knocked away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball to end the drought. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
A nice shot by Simmons.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Embiid finds Thibault. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Holiday gets the bucket.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. Now just a 4.76. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. And as things...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. outside, out of the Kumbo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside, where we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Giannis has got his second basket of the night. Young outside, passes it to Collins. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Up and in on the layup.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, it's hard to close off the lane.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Middleton looking it over. Back to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
The Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Young. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Williams passes to Capella. Here's Huerter. Outside Williams to the paint. Capella, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No luck that time either.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Back to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Count the basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Down low, and the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Milwaukee leading by 6. 50 seconds left to play in the first.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Gallinari. it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. Aston Morrow. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Williams against T. Now Williams to the inside. Here's Okongwu. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. So here's Gallinari after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Shoots over Tucker. They get it back. Okongwu. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot by Middleton, wide open, but they recover it. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Snell dishes to Reddish. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Collins. A 3 ball. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Portis. He's guarded closely. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Portis can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And that one, good.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's Young after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Shot by Collins, no good. deflects the pass. Nora, the pass to DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Young against DiVincenzo. Will it go? And it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Passes it to Portis. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From about 19 feet, off the left rim and out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The 3. Rebounded by Capella. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Herder, no good. Milwaukee leading by 8. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo against Young. And the shot goes down. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He is smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Bobby Portis. He had 12 points and 3. And that'll about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Tony Snell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And Holiday, here we go. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Stolen by Middleton. There's the lob, and Kumbo hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Hawk shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Bucks also with the sub, Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. He lobs it up. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And here's Collins from outside. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Outside Collins. No good on the triple.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Stolen by Collins. One-on-one fast break. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Young finds Collins.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Giannis. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Middleton outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Young for 2. Not enough on that one as it misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Holiday, no one around him. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Young looking it over. From past the arc. Again, Young missing. Middleton outside. Can't nail the jumper. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Holiday. PJ Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Shots good by Middleton. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Forbes. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Snell from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Holiday. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul him.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Reddish. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Portis kicks to Forbes. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
And Young, here we go. That's tipped. Teague against Capella. Now the pass to Forbes. Here's Nora. That shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for Portis. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 10. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young outside. Back to Herter. Fires the 3. Warrod grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And here's Young. Kicks to Collins. Taps in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got it back down to single digits for Atlanta. Young with the steal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Capella, the pass to Young. 56 seconds left in the 4th. Count it.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday against Young. Here's Giannis. Clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The kick out to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Takes a 3. Again, Young missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to... David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Thank you.